Hello, everybody. Rob Goody here. Today is Monday. It's April 19th. Yep, that's correct. 10:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you know, we go live, as you can see on the ticker, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk all things network marketing, the good, the bad, and yes, even the ugly. Today's episode is going to be podcast number 166, if you can believe it. Phase one of your business building activity. What is phase one? What does that mean? How does that impact your business? How does that impact your success? How about your downline? If you don't know the answer to any of those questions, then stay tuned, because you certainly want to know this important information. There is a step-by-step phase, or let's just say 4 phases, that all supplement each other and work together to help you maximize the opportunity, the financial opportunity a network marketing company presents you. All right, with that being said, we're going to be going live here very shortly. If you will, please utilize hashtag TheMLM Solution. As you can see in the ticker, hashtag TheMLM Solution, to share our podcast, our platforms, our website, and everything else that we bring to you guys. Please use that to share with our fellow network marketers so they can access the same information that you guys are now viewing. We want to say thank you in advance. With that being said, I'm going to hop off of here so that we can get this show on the road. See you in a bit.
Welcome to the MLM Solution Podcast Show, where you'll learn the facts and hear the truth about the network marketing industry. Here's your host, Rob Goody.
Hello, Miss Marie. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning, Rob. I am doing great for a Monday morning. Cannot complain. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Had a wonderful weekend. How about you?
What's that?
How about you? Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. A little bit too short, but hey, that's all right.
You know, when you're retired, every day is the weekend, Miss Marie. And I remember I couldn't wait to be in that position. And the wife and I were just talking about that. We were sitting on the front porch about 2 p.m. today. And we were just sitting there reminiscing how nice it is to be retired and to have the life that we have. We are so blessed.
Well,
Man.
yeah, that's true, which makes the weekends about as busy as the days during the week. But the catch is everybody else that's still working wants to do everything on the weekend. So everything has to get jammed into Saturday and Sunday.
I know it. I know. And you know, we look forward to the weekend still to this day. When Friday rolls around, we got a big old smile and a spring in our step, you know, and then Saturday and Sunday, we have our shows that we like to watch. We watch the home improvement shows, the ghost shows, the paranormal, whatever you call it. We watch documentaries. She loves the crime shows. We have a plethora. I like Escape the Chateau. I don't know if you've seen that. Mm-mm. It is flipping awesome. I watch that. I love. You ever heard of Curiosity TV?
No,
Yeah. I belong to that. $4.99 a month, and you would not believe it. If you love science, if you love technology, if you love where everything is going, Curiosity TV is phenomenal. It even goes back, you know, to the old medieval times and all this and that. It's factual based, and it has some of the world's leading scientists on there. It's really cool. And so, you know, but when Friday, that's our TV watching times, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know, during the day we work our tail ends off, but it come nighttime, you know, about 5, 6 o'clock, we'll sit down together and we'll watch. And that's the only time we watch TV. You know, during the week we don't. Especially when we have the grandkids, they watch the Wiggles.
The Wiggles.
I don't think they watch Barney. Now, SpongeBob's my hero. Oh man, him and Patrick. I about peeing my pants watching that show. I do. The wife won't let me watch it, at least when she's around.
Because she doesn't want to clean up after you pee in your
Yeah.
pants.
How can you not love those two guys? Especially what's Mr. What's the boss's name?
The guy at the Krusty Krab?
Yeah, Mr. Krabs, right?
I think so.
Yeah. And Squidward, oh, man, how could you not laugh? Every one of those characters are funny in their own right. There again, they about make me pee in my pants. So, all right. So you can see I'm getting tickled already. All right, guys. Today we have an important subject. And today is podcast number 166, phase 1 of your business building activity. Guys, if you don't know that there's 4 distinct phases that work together and support one another in helping you to maximize the financial opportunity that a network marketing company provides you, then you are at a major disadvantage. If you don't understand these phases, each one of them addresses a specific phase of the business building process. They're uniquely different, but once again, they all work together like a seamless machine, like a well-oiled machine. The thing is that if you don't know what they are, and Miss Marie, if you put one step before another, in other words, if you do step 18 before you do step 2, you might get some results, but you're really putting the cart before the horse, as they say. And you definitely don't want to do that, because step 18 is in phase 3 and should not be utilized in phase 2 or phase 1, either one of them. So you could and get away with it a few times and think you got away with something, but you're going to find out later as your business matures, you're going to say, oh, crap, I shouldn't have done that. And so, yeah, that's the reason why we will bring up. And we're not going to go into a lot of great detail. We're not going to talk about each and every item, because under phase 1, there's different categories. And we have books written on each one of those categories or subjects, whatever you want to call them, or steps. That's more appropriate, to be honest with you. There's certain steps, like phase 1 has, say, 9 or 10, and I'm just throwing a number out there, 9 or 10 different steps that you take in chronological order, and they're almost automatic. It's not like you have to think and say, oh, what's step 1? Now, what's step 2 again? Did I do that? No, it comes natural. You know, the books are there. They're in chronological order for a reason, so that you can see how they all work together, how one supports the other. But I'll be honest with you, when you get your training of the 5 simple steps, if Maria and I were to sponsor you today and we teach you the 5 simple steps to the networking success, guess what? We could teach you everything you need to know. I would say, Miss Marie, within an hour, 2 hours max, if that. So, you know, the thing is, it's not something hard and it'll come automatic, but we have it in the members area under phase 1, which is the getting started phase. And we'll show you real quick what we're talking about, right? Miss Marie, let's give them the little viewpoint of what we're referring to. Here's phase 1 documents, and phase 1 is you getting started. And as you can see, this guy's at the starting line. That's the road of success. He doesn't know how long that road is going to be, but if he arms himself correctly, that road can be shorter rather than longer, giving him a chance to reach his goals sooner rather than later. Okay. And that all starts with you taking the steps in chronological order, because each step supports the other one. Teaching you to get the first check, not only for yourself, but for your downline. Utilizing the music to the ears message. How to learn the music to the ears message, why it's important, what keywords are in it. Giving you ideas of how to practice the music to the ears message, why you want to own it, why it needs to flow off of your lips, why the keywords are important. Filling out the 90-day goal sheet, the importance of doing that, how that helps you create speed and urgency, how you want to use those goal sheets to stretch yourself with goals that are reachable, but yet ones that are going to make you get out there and get your butt in gear. All these things, Ms. Reed, are under phase 1, and that includes the prospecting, sponsoring, because look, guys, prospecting, recruiting, and sponsoring is a 3-step process. Each one of them are different. You do different things in different parts, but there again, they fall under phase 1. What do you got anything to add, Ms. Marie, before we continue on?
Well, if you do me a favor, bring that phase 1 graphic back up again, the
Sure.
document slide.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are on the podcast and you're just listening, so you have an idea of what we're looking at. And for those of you watching the video, I also wanted to point this out as well in case you missed it, is as Rob mentioned, there's a gentleman here standing at the beginning of a starting line. It says start in the road, and it's a road that goes off straight into the distance. And off in the distance, what you see is a hill. And the crest of the hill is the horizon. You don't know what's beyond that. And that's very much like starting your business. Now, when you start your business, you want to be on a proven path with a proven system, which obviously this is. But once you hit the crest of that hill, you're not sure what's beyond there. Now, I live in Utah, and we have a lot of mountains here, and people will go mountain climbing and rock climbing and those types of things. As a matter of fact, not far from my house is a summit called Lone Peak. And I want to say it's like 10 or 11,000 feet high, whatever it is. It's a pretty good hike to get up to the top of Lone Peak. That's beyond anything I want to do. But my husband, Joe, did that a couple years ago with some friends. And what they did was they're going up the path, and what they see is what they thought was the summit, the top of the hill. And when they got to that top, like the crest of the hill here in the image, is they got to the top, and what they realized was it was a false summit. There was still some more path to go, and actually another big steep upward incline that they had to go up to actually summit Lone Peak. So that's one of the things that can be deceptive with your business. I don't want anyone to get the idea that our system is absolutely going to take you up this little hill, and it looks like a little hill in this image to a certain extent. And once you get to the top, it's all downhill. It could be a false summit.
Yeah,
because your business building activities are going to take time and effort. It's that slog up the hill. It's, Rob has talked about pushing that boulder up the hill type of thing. And you want to get it to a point where you do crest, and then you're on the downhill, and it really takes off on that momentum on its own. That's the ultimate goal here. Now, whether or not that's the first crest you hit, or the second or the third, depending on how your business is going, how you're following the system. It can really be driven by the system that you're following. So I just wanted to point that out for folks, and also make sure that our folks that are on the podcast and just listening to this kind of have in their minds an image of what we've got going on here in phase 1. The other thing I wanted to tack on is, you'll notice we're in episode 166 of our podcast. And, we've been doing this for a little while, right? And Rob and I just noticed within the last week or two, we've never sat down and sequentially talked about the different phases of your business building activity. So that's specifically what we're going to be talking about this week. So today we're doing 1, Tuesday's going to be 2. Hey, 2 for Tuesday. That one really well. Third phase is going to be Wednesday. Fourth phase will be Thursday. So stick with us this week, and you're going to get a really good look at what we have to offer in terms of the system and the methodology that we advocate for being successful in your business.
You're absolutely right, man. You're on the roll. The last couple of weeks, you have been nailing it. I don't even know why I'm on here. You did a great job describing that to all of our podcast listeners.
That's because you call the action. I'm just the color commentary.
You're the color analyst, and I'm the game by game or play by play. That's it.
There you go.
And the thing is that the color people get paid more money. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yes, they do.
We need to do something about that.
That's right.
I
agree. I was just throwing that out there. She caught it. All right. So with that being said, she really nailed it. And really, guys, if you want to learn about what phase 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 is the legacy position, legendary business builder position, whatever you want to call it. We're not going to get into that because we're concerned more about the business building activity. You got to do the phases first before you can worry about the legacy position. But here's the thing. If you go to the website, you will see phase 1 through 5 there. And you'll also see where we have a link there where you can click and watch a short video. And in that video, it's going to outline what is in each phase, what's included. Okay. And it's going to highlight those things so that you know exactly what you're getting. Now, you can buy each one of the phases from us Okay. Right there on the website. Miss Marie, tomorrow, I promise I'll have a picture of all those on the website so they can see them. I didn't think about it today, but you know what? That would be a good idea so that people could see what it is they will, in fact, be able to access when they get there. So here's the thing, guys. Each one of those are $197 a piece. Now, we have a special. If you go there, there might be a special going on where you can get a lifetime, and I said lifetime membership, 5 simple steps to networking success, a lifetime membership. You'll see it at the top of the page if it's active, where it will be offered at $297, one-time payment. And that would include all the things coming down the road. It'll include all the phases. It'll include the lead site. It'll include MLM Masters Academy, on and on. Me and I have a lot of stuff coming in the very near future. So all of that's going to be included. You cannot beat that deal. But if you say, well, I don't want a lifetime membership, guess what? You can go and you can buy whatever phase you feel that you need. Miss Marie, if somebody's gotten past the initial phases of the business building process and they're kind of got a business that they're making $800,000-$900,000 a month, then you want to go to the next level, maybe phase 2 is for them, right? So we've broken it down in different phases so you don't have to get a lifetime membership. Well, guess what? That phase is going to cost you $197. To me, it's a no-brainer. Matter of fact, you can break the $297 up in 2 payments if you so choose. You can pay $297 and be done with it, or you can pay that $297 in 2 separate payments. Okay, and it's actually going to be a little bit more when you stretch it out. I think it's going to be $350 total instead of $297, but it's still a great deal. It's only $175 this month and $175 the next month, and you're done. Okay, so whatever works for you. Okay, the thing is that we made it available to. We try to make it available to everybody that wants the information that we provide. But Miss Marie, maybe not everybody wants a lifetime membership, right?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's kind of like going to the buffet, right? You get to pick and choose what you like, or you can get the all-you-can-eat special. So
there it is.
You choose.
Exactly. Great analogy. Once again, she's on it. Man, why am I here? All right. So with that being said, guys, what you want to do is just want to make sure we're going to go into a little bit of detail here, but we're not, because it's too much to go into to cover every aspect. And that's not the purpose of our show, as you know. Our goal here is to provide you enough information to where you can say, wow, I did not know that. Well, I'd really like to learn more. Where do I get that? And guess what? The things we talk about, we have an ebook at the very least, and we also have packages. Now, Ms. Marie, if they go to our store, which I've been diligently working on for the last, I'd say 4 or 5 days, it is ready. And the thing is, guys, you can go there and you can get a package that includes one ebook, 1 audio, 1 video, plus surprise bonuses for only $14.97. $14.97. You can't beat that. It's $10 off. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. My point is, if you go to our store, you're going to see just about everything that we offer. It's not everything, but it's just about everything we offer right there at your fingertips so that you can pick and choose whatever subject you want to learn about. Okay? And if you just want to get a taste of what we're about, if you want to see what we're teaching, preaching, whatever the case may be, what a better way, only $14.97 for you to find out what we're about. Are these guys for real? Are these guys preaching the basics like they claim? We'll go there and find out. You know, that's all we're going to say. As you know, we don't brag about what we bring to the table. We never toot our own horn, do we, Miss Marie? We just let you know what's out there. Hey, this is what's going on. This is what's available, blah, 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 blah. So we make it available to you, and we try to give you the best prices possible, and we try to have sales when we can. Now, this is not a long-running promo. The reason I bring it up is because I want you to know that you have access at your fingertips 24/7 to the things that we're going to be talking about. That's the reason why we don't go in great detail. We just want to go over the top to let you know, hey, there are 4 distinct phases, and here's how they work, and here's how they work together, blah, blah, blah. All right. Ms. Marie, you got anything to add before I go into a little more detail?
The only thing I will add is obviously when you go to our website, depending on when you're listening to this podcast, the specials may change. So some of the specials we're talking about here, if you're listening to this 3 months after we recorded it, the specials may be a little bit different.
That's a good point. Yes.
But I promise you the discounts we put up there are ridiculously huge. Rob and I fight about it all the time, and he's definitely more on your side saving money than I am, because the time and effort that goes into some of this stuff, the high value that we provide is there. So again, depending on when you visit our website, TheMLMsolution.net, there probably is a special up and running. It may or may not be the one we're talking about today.
That's right.
So you're aware.
Once again, thank you for the clarification. She's absolutely right. And once again, she's nailed it. I get so wrapped up in the other parts that she fills in the gaps, and rightfully so. And boy, that's invaluable. Thank you so much. And she's right. There's no telling what you're going to see when you go there, because it changes. Okay. Based on the interest level and other things that we're going to be talking about in our show. So with that being said, let me get into a little bit of detail about what phase one is about, guys. Phase one, Miss Marie and I talk about all the time. Matter of fact, we have a document called The Power of Duplication. Am I not mistaken, Miss Marie? We have so many, I can't remember, and I don't see it here. And I think I'll load it up while we're talking so that you can see it. But here's the thing. Miss Marie and I always talk, guys, about the power of duplication. I mean, that's what it's about in regards to getting your business to work. That's what network marketing is based on, is the duplication process. Why even bother with the business model if you're not going to be using duplication? Okay. Here's the thing. You guys have to realize that you're going to have a situation that you're going to have either good or bad duplication taking place. And if you have bad, even a small bit of bad, it's going to have a profound effect on your results. You may not notice it right away, because one of Miss Marie's favorite products that we offer is 4 critical mistakes most networkers make. And yes, even the veterans make them. Okay. And the bad thing about these 4 critical mistakes is that people either downplay these things, said they're not important, or just ignore them altogether, or they don't even know they exist. And what happens is, just because you don't know they exist doesn't mean they're not going to do what they're supposed to do. And they're going to eat away at the foundation that you're working so hard to put together. You don't even know it. Okay. And you're saying to yourself, why are these people keep quitting? Why is it that I'm not making progress? Why is it that I have fallen behind my peers? I'm working my tail end off. Chances are you're making one of these 4 critical mistakes. That's one of our most valuable products. Well, in order for duplication to take place, guys, you got to do the right things. Okay. And you got to get good duplication going so that the bad doesn't creep its head up either right away or a little bit down the road. Okay. Can you be perfect in this? Yes, you can. Why? Because we give you an outline, a step-by-step checklist that you can do. You check off when you do those steps, ensuring that you are giving good duplication a realistic chance and a great chance to get started. Now, what does that mean? That means that you're going to follow this checklist, and you're going to tell people exactly what needs to be done. You're going to let them know the importance of it and why it needs to be done. Okay, if they want to succeed in this business, whether they do it or not, it's their own business, is up to them. But here's the thing. Most people are going to listen to you because they trust you. That's the reason why they joined. And they're going to say, this person knows more than me, and they're going to listen. This is part of the phase 1 process. And I'm going to kind of highlight some of the other parts as well without going into a lot of detail. I wanted you to know the difference, the importance of the good and bad duplication. Now, Miss Marie, here's the document that we offer, MLM and the Power of Duplication. And then right there at the bottom, you see where it says global duplication, how you can make it happen. It all starts with phase 1. And what does that mean? You just follow our checklist, guys, and you're on your way. And we show you how to get your first check and how to teach your people to get the first check. We show you how to create the volume. We show you the threshold of profitability, why it's important, why you need to use it, what kind of results you can expect and when. We talk about the music to the ears message. We talk about the scale of ambition. All of that is part of phase 1. Okay. And we also have the 90-day goal list in there, right, Miss Marie? We have the 90-day goal ebook in there so that you can understand the importance of these 90-day goals and what they're supposed to do and why you need to have realistic yet goals that are going to force you to stretch yourself. How this creates speed and urgency. What is speed and urgency? What does it do for your business? Why is it important? Setting the foundation of your business so it can go into exponential growth. We have an ebook on that, setting the foundation of success in your business. We have all of that in phase 1. Now, it sounds like a lot, but it's not. These are short, easy to read ebooks that come with an audio and a video so that if you're riding down the road on a bike, if you're driving, if you're taking a walk, you can listen to it. Okay. If you're sitting and you have nothing in the airport, you have nothing to watch, pull up the video, watch the video. You know what? Miss Marie and I work our tail ends off to keep everything 15 to 20 or 15 to 30 minutes, and the books from 4 pages to 8 pages. There are a couple that are 20 because the importance of the content. Okay. To make sure it's clear. Miss Marie, have I missed anything?
No, I don't think so. And I will add on from my perspective, it sounds like a lot because it is. There is a lot of information there, because getting your business started in the right manner and creating duplication throughout your organization correctly is so important to set the right foundation for your business. There is a lot to it, particularly for those who may be coming into the network marketing industry for the first time. You're talking about vocabulary and all sorts of other things that are going to be new and make it a little bit steeper of a learning curve. Yep. But as Rob said, what we've done is we've broken it down into the smallest components we possibly can. Kind of that whole idea again, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So these are the bite-sized chunks to launching your business correctly so that it will grow in a good manner and get you to your goals that much faster, along with helping your team accomplish those same things. Because as we've said, and I think we've done at least one other episode talking specifically about the fact that, duplication is so important to do right, because your people are going to do about half of what you do correctly, and they're going to double down on the things you do wrong. So you can go in the wrong direction so much faster than you can go in the right direction. So it is important to get off on the right start, to follow the process, follow the system correctly, and get your team to do that exact same thing.
There it is. It's right. And guys, phase 1 is probably the most important phase out there, to be honest with you. Each one of them is important, but the most important one is getting started correctly, because if you don't get it right, you're starting the bad duplication. And guys, you're going to have people all over the place. You're going to have people leaving your business. You're going to have people that are inactive. You're going to be pulling your hair out. Miss Marie, you and I've been there. What am I doing wrong? I'm working my tail end off. What do I got to say to them to get them to do something? Rob, how do I get them on auto ship? Marie, what do I do? How do I get these people focused? You know what? We've both been there. It's a hard road to hoe, and we don't want you to go down that road. We want you to avoid all that, and that's the reason why we put all this together. Miss Marie, some of the other things that are there. Let's look real quick. Here's the music to the ears that's included in this. Okay. The other thing is this quick start, or kickstart, showing you how to get your business off to a quick start and getting it done correctly. Consistent, correct business building activity. All these things we talk about, right, Miss Marie? Scale of ambition. All of these are included in phase 1. Threshold of profitability. Okay. And you say, well, why is that important? And another one that is often overlooked, Miss Marie, that we don't talk about enough, that we just did an episode on, the numbers in network marketing. Guys, if you don't know the numbers, you don't know how to work those numbers, and you got to know that in the beginning. You don't have to memorize it. You don't have to learn it in great detail, but we put that book in phase 1 so that you understand that the numbers are going to do what they're going to do. And you got to understand, hey, I remember reading that. Maybe I need to go back and read it again, because it's obvious that I'm starting to pick up steam here, and I want to make sure that I'm doing the right things. Because Miss Marie, you can work your tail end off, you can create all the good duplication you want, but if you're not doing the numbers, if you don't understand how the numbers play in your success, and you're not shooting for those numbers, Miss Marie, you are at a major disadvantage. You're wasting your time, because the numbers are going to work against you. You know that. Miss Marie, you and I both know that if we were to join a company today and we were to start a business building activity tomorrow, Monday, you and I know that we could not sponsor 32 people and maximize that company financial opportunity. It's just not possible, because the numbers are working against us. We haven't sponsored enough people, and the numbers are not going to work. The 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 is going to work, but those numbers are not going to work in our favor, because you only sponsored 32 people. And guys, I'm telling you, it's going to come down to where you're at the end, where you got 0.75, which is 3/4 of a person. Well, then no such person exists. Okay, so that means you have 0 going on. All right. You got to work the numbers so that when the number one third works, you got whole people left, like 5 or 6, not 0.75 person. Right, Ms. Marie?
Yeah, that's an important point in the mathematics of MLM, is that when you have a fraction of anything, you never round up, it always rounds down.
Great insight. Man, she is on a roll. She don't need me anymore. I can retire. She is on a roll. She's absolutely right. Guy, I've never heard it put that way. It's true. I don't know why. I have not heard that before. Man, what a great insight. But she's right. If there's a fraction of anything in network marketing, you might as well count it gone, because it's going to work against you, not for you. Miss Marie, I've never seen it rounded up. Have you? I've seen it rounded down a lot, but not up.
Yep. That's MLM math. It's a little special.
Yes, it is. You're right. So the reason we tell you that, and the reason we include that, is because guess what? If we tell you all these other things like CC, BBA, the Kickstart, the music to the ears message, none of that means diddly squat. Threshold of profitability, that's a number, and it's a valuable number of network marketing. Teach you the scale of ambition, that's a scale of 0 to 10. There's some numbers, but you know what? None of that matters if you don't do that. If you don't understand the numbers of network marketing, guys, you're just wasting your time. You're just tiddling with this thing. You're not serious, right, Miss Marie?
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too, keep in mind that all of these products and topics that Rob is touching on here, if something's like catching your attention, like the scale of ambition, what does that mean exactly? We've done episodes on each of these topics where we do a little bit of a deeper dive. We talk about it a little bit more, but obviously if you want all the information on those topics, you want to go to the website, TheMLM-solution.net,
That's
and
correct.
find that particular product and take advantage of the material that's there for you.
That's right. And then the ticker, guys, there's the website address and the URL. And she's absolutely right. We don't want to go into all that. What we're doing is just highlighting some of the things. And this is not all. We have the documents. I think I have some pictures of the documents here, Miss Marie, that we can just kind of give a small snapshot, right? There's an example, 90-day master goal sheet. Okay, here's one that's an example that's filled out. Okay, here's another example, and it's a blueprint. As you can see, guys, we have everything that you could possibly need in the phase 1. Okay, and I didn't even put up, Miss Marie, the 90-day goal sheet, to fill out. And guys, the importance of the 90-day goal sheet is I cannot overestimate it enough. Miss Marie and I do not like false hype. We do not like getting somebody that you guys don't know to toot our own horn. These things stand on their own merit because they've been around for a long time. But the thing is, if we tell you it's important, you can count on it. It's important. What is a 90-day goal sheet? What does it mean to you? Guys, I'm telling you, this is one of the most important things you're going to fill out. Why? Because it's going to give you a roadmap. As we said before, without getting in great detail, at the end of the 90 days, I say, okay, one of the most important things, Miss Marie, which I'm going to do a special report on, because we talk about it, and you and I really haven't highlighted enough, is the 10,000 group volume. Because Miss Marie, not only can you use it, if you're looking at a company, and guys, this is part of the phase 1 package. Miss Marie, if you're looking for a new company, you say, what am I going to get paid if I create 10,000 group volume? You know what that's going to tell you, Miss Marie? Whether the comp plan's any good. If it's only going to pay you $1,400 for creating 10,000 group volume, you say, bull crap. I'm not working that hard to get $1,400 a month. It's time for me to look for another company. Not only is it not good for you, it's not good for your downline. And if you say, well, no, I'll take that. I make a lot of money in my job, and $1,400 is not a lot of money, but I really like this company, I really like my product. Guys, you got to think about your downline. Your downline's going to say, oh, hell no, I ain't doing that. I ain't working that hard to get $1,400. No. Here's the thing, guys. If you create 10,000 group volume, okay, you're going to look at the comp plan and say, well, hey, it's going to pay me $2,550. Okay, that's pretty decent. That's not bad. I think I'll check this company out even more. What is that telling you? It's telling you the comp plan is at least decent enough to pay you for your efforts in regards to creating that type of volume. Then it tells you to look at the rest of the comp plan, meaning is it got money at the top to keep the big leaders, which is an essential part. Don't be jealous of them. Okay, that is what it is. They got to be a part of the success formula and the success story of the company. And then you got to have people getting their first checks. The comp plan's got to reward people for making that commitment to even start building their business, right, Miss Marie? And then it has to have transitional money, which is what we're kind of touching on here. And you say, well, I've never heard of such a thing. Well, no kidding. That's the reason why we talk about it. But Miss Marie, I'm going to create an ebook on the 10,000 group volume, nothing big, but just to highlight the importance of that, because we've done it in the episodes, but we don't have a document talking about this is why you need to do this. This is the importance of it. This is what it's going to reveal about the company. This is going to tell you whether it's worth your effort, time, and your commitment. So there's some really important things that we do touch on in the podcast, guys. And she stated, go out to our YouTube channel, Facebook page, whatever, and just type in the particular subject, and you should get the videos and the podcast. And you got anything to add there, Miss Marie?
Well, I don't. And one thing I want to do here is I just want to kind of summarize a little bit what phase one of your business really is. So it's really the starting point of your business. So the day you sign on with the network marketing company, and you're going to use that as a vehicle to build wealth, create success, attain the goals that you're after, you are at the beginning of phase one. And you're typically talking a 3 to 4 month period. And the reason I say 3 to 4 months is because you're looking at getting started. You have to get your distributor ID straightened out. You have to figure out what the products are, how to order them, get your own auto ship set up, get your business ready to go. And there are some business considerations outside of network marketing to consider, but we're not lawyers or CPAs, so we don't get into that kind of stuff either. But then what you want to do is put your stake in the ground and launch your 90-day mini blast. And that is going to be the heart of phase one of your business. Mm-hmm. And we always talk about speed and urgency. The sooner you can get that 90 days started, get into it, make that commitment, stick to it, and drive your business for those 90 days, that can really lay a solid foundation for you to achieve your goals and dreams.
That's right. Absolutely. Well said. And guys, we've already taken up our 35 minutes here. We like to keep these episodes as short as possible, but we really covered some important stuff. We didn't cover everything that's in phase one. It's just not possible. We could do this for an hour and a half, and I'm going to tell you, it would take every minute of that hour and a half. We're just not going to do that to you. But if you go, once again, to our website, TheMLM-solution.net, you can see it in the ticker. You go there, you're going to see all 5 phases laid out. You're going to have an informational video. Just click the informational video link. It'll bring up a video, and it's going to highlight the different things that are in there. And just be patient with the video. We try to keep the videos as short as possible, but the length of those videos are created solely on the basis of, is this message clear to the viewer? Okay, because we don't want you wasting your time watching a video that doesn't answer the questions that you have. We want to make sure that we address the most common questions people have. What's in this package? What is it going to do for me? And that's what the videos do. Okay. And we keep them as short. If you go to our store, our videos there are from 3 to 5 minutes, or no, less than 2 minutes. I think a minute 58 or a minute 48, something like that, up to 5:09. So they're very short videos. They give you just enough information so you know what the package is about and what it can do for you. Okay. And why you need to have it. So it's going to be the same premise on these 5 phases. All right. And so if you do that, remember, there's always bonuses that come with those. And we will make as many special offers as we can. If you choose to make a purchase on any of the 5 phases, as you go through the checkout process, you will be offered a chance to save even more money or to gain more value. And that's the reason why we do that is because we want you to have is the biggest bang for the buck that we can. We're not trying to cheapen our product. Miss Marie's always on me to charge more. And I understand why, because it's critically important information you can't get anyplace else. Nobody does what we do. And the value is certainly there. But what we're trying to do is, because we understand that there's some people that are struggling a little bit because of the way our economy is right now and the political environment. So what we're trying to do is make it a little more accessible to people, right, Miss Marie?
Well, we are, but don't underestimate the value of what you're getting. That's why right. People are always looking for like the freebies and those types of things. And
that ain't going to happen.
Yeah. You know what? You don't value it as much. The things you spend the money on, that's what you're going to implement. I don't know how many people are like, oh, I like to go and get the free products from all these different speakers, authors, whatever. And it's like, Well, that's great. Did you read it? Did you listen to it? Did you implement it? Well, no, I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because when you give it away for free or it's too cheap, the value's not there and people don't take advantage of it. It just gets put on the shelf and pushed off. So we want you guys to take this information. We want you to incorporate it into your business, implement it. We're always harping on the fact, take action.
Yeah.
Go through the different modules of the products that we have. And as it says, do something, set the book down for a minute and go do it. Yeah, implement it. Take action. That's the only way you're going to succeed in this business. You can buy everything under the sun that we have to offer, and you can even buy it all a la carte. So it's super expensive, which may make it seem really valuable. But if you don't move on it, if you don't implement it, if you don't take action, the value's nothing, absolutely nothing. So that's right. You got to make it happen. Go do it.
And I can promise you the prices are going to go up. I'm going to say, Ms. Marie, I'm telling you, the prices are going to go up. This is not a ploy. The prices are going to go up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. All right. With that being said, Ms. Marie, we're going to hop off here. If you don't have anything else to add, I'm going to go ahead and close us out and make sure that we get on to our next episode tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow's going to obviously be phase 2. I mean, 2 comes after 1. So tomorrow will be phase 2 of your business building activity. We're going to touch on what phase 2 is, the impact it's going to have on your business, the importance of it. Once again, you're not going to learn this information anyplace else. And we're going to start that at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time sharp, like we always do. If you will, please, once again, use hashtag TheMLM Solution. Share that with our fellow network marketers across the globe. Also, if you will, please share our website with them as well. We'll say thank you in advance for doing that. Miss Marie, I know this is your favorite product. We'll touch on one of your favorite products, what not to do in network marketing. Guys, if you go to the website, normally $197, and we have sold them there many times. Why is it $47 for the next 24 hours? Because we want new people to get an introduction into what we bring to the table. This is uniquely different. Nobody takes the what to do, what not to do approach to the business building process so that you become a focused business building machine capable of amazing things in a relatively short period of time. Who wouldn't want that type of information? Well, you're going to get it right here. You're also going to get an instant $150 savings plus a lot of surprise bonuses, 146 paragraphs, 146 audio files, and many training videos. There's training videos added to the members area all the time. Guys, you can't beat that deal. 24 hours, $47, instant $150 savings. Who would not love that? What to do and what not to do in network marketing. So that is really powerful. Also, if you want to go to our page, click the link at the top of the page that says podcast replay. You're going to be able to go to this page and you're going to have a free gift there. Free gift changes all the time. And you're going to fill out a form. No shenanigans here. We do not play with you guys. There's not going to be any follow-up sales emails. It's going to be nothing more. If you get any more emails at all, it's going to be nothing more than us saying, hey, here's another free product you might be interested in, and that's it. You can either go to the URL that you see there on the page, or you can go to the website itself and click the link. All right, Miss Marie, I'm done with my promo there. It's time to get off of here. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. We're so grateful. We will see you tomorrow. Please join us again. And give us a thumbs up. Please comment. Please share all of that stuff. We appreciate it in advance. Thank you, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Little got tongue tied there.
Thank you for listening to the MLM Solution Podcast. For more info, visit our website, TheMLM-solution.net. Please follow us on the following platforms: Facebook, YouTube, etc. And share this podcast with our fellow network marketers around the world by hitting the share button on our various platforms.